today's video is my room reveal. I finally get to show you guys my room downstairs. It's finally complete and finished. I'm just so excited. All right, let's go downstairs. Whoa, 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 stop right there. Before I show you the homeschool room, I give you a tour, I thought it would be really cool to show you some scenes and clips of me giving some blood, sweat, and tears for the last few months over this wonderful project. The whiteboard is up, which is awesome. I'm super excited. And now I get to assemble my desk. I'm currently using this double-sided tape along with the painter's tape. Someone gave me this suggestion online on a homeschool group and I thought it was a genius idea, so I thought I'd give it a go. Okay, can I get over here? Alright.
Oops.
This is the part I do not like. You have to make sure everything is level and straight and squared, basically. Finishing our walk and this is the sort of starting point to our homeschool area. Of course, you see our welcome sign there. It has not been changed since the first day, simply because I have been too busy to do much else with it, but I will be doing something absolutely for the fall, and I'd like to change it every week or two if possible. I have our old globe here that I've had for a couple of years that we love. Here, actually, I put these bins here, honestly, because I found that I couldn't find room for them anywhere else. So I thought this was a good place for them. This is their daily sort of notebooks, everyday things they're going to be using and, for instance, reading from and that kind of thing. So it's a little bit easier just to have those and grab them. I have them here because the table is actually folded down right now, so I cannot put them on the table. Also in this desk in these drawers, I do have some things for the kids to take with us on our road trips. I will probably do a video on that specific bags and different things I take, because we do a lot of field trips and we go a lot of places, so that would be useful. Over to the right here, I just have kind of our music area. I have my keyboard and then the kids' piano and music bin. If you keep moving over, this is what I like to call the reading nook, which also gets used for play quite frequently. On this bookshelf, you will see we have a bunch of beginner readers as well as puzzles here. And then I've shown you guys our US geography and our music section here that we do for our loop. On this first shelf here, we have a lot of things for toddlers, as well as the second shelf. We also have some math reference books, some science reference books. And then below that is a lot of my kind of books that I get experiments from, or different lap book activities. And then there's also find me spots. Turning around here, I have the toy wall that you guys saw in the last toddler bin video. Again, those top 2 bins are for only school. The other bins are toys, and they can get out the bins that they would like to get out, and then they have to put them away. As I pan to the left, you will see the actual homeschool area looks a little bit different than earlier. That is because the table has been broken down, and that is simply to allow the kids to run around and have more room. Today, right now, just for show, I brought in our organizer that is normally in our laundry room, just because it's a little bit easier to see in here. The lighting in the laundry room is not as good. Over to the right, I do have some exercise equipment because I do exercise down here while the kids play outside. It's super easy for me to see them, and I can exercise as well at the same time. Some lovely motivational things on the wall. I am so happy with the way it turned out and it looked. Our sun clock has been a part of our homeschool room probably for at least 5 years. So it's just gotten shifted around now. And this is our whiteboard and maps to the left here. That's our scratch off map down over there that we will scratch off as we hit up all the states. Just to show you what's on here, we have here some pencil cases that I use with sand for my youngest and daughter. And that's for their writing. Here, this is for my oldest son, his material for the, couple of weeks, or things I need to laminate, that kinds of things. There's lots of different things that are in there. My middle, my daughter, and then my youngest here as well. That's just their things for the week. I have trays that we will be using currently. A lot of them are being used for Legos, so I need to get some more, as well as those dry erase pouches I've shown you before, and our dry erase writing pads from Lakeshore Learning. These are Montessori letters and numbers for the youngest kiddo. And in here I have, as you can probably see from the outside, it's exactly what it says. Here we have writing utensils, we have all of the basic school supplies, glue, rulers, etc., lacing, paints and paint supplies, paint brushes, etc. In this one there is craft supplies like googly eyes, beads, pom-poms, confetti, that kind of thing. Down here there's different counters and the different things we use for counting things. We have our ABC blocks in here, which we do some activities with. In this, honestly, this is kind of a hodgepodge at this point. I don't even know what to label this bin currently. Down here we do have science materials and some different fine motor skill things. These two right here, the paper products and the fine motor household things, are really just your basic things you can use for science and different STEM activities. I did have music things in here. Now it is not. It is just some other types of activities, and Play-Doh accessories will be moved to our Play-Doh bin now that we've designated bin over there as Play-Doh. So there's some things that will definitely shift in here this year, and I can probably update you guys that on Instagram. This is our ABC bin for all the different ABC things I have. For the sensory bins, I will use pom-poms and also those little this one, and then stickers. I have all of our flashcards here in terms of presidents, sight words, ABCs, that kind of thing. Workbooks are down here. This is just some, activity-based work type things. It's not necessarily workbooks also. These are project things for me that I am working on. And then down here is just some extra crayons and other types of materials. To the left here, we have our two different maps. I thought it would be cool, since we're doing U.S. geography, to also show the different kinds of maps that there are. Down here is our unit study books. These are all the books that we are going to be reading for our unit studies and the other materials we will be using. I'm going to move these chairs out of the way real quick. Okay, now I have a clear shot of the bookcase. Up at the top, there are puzzles and the different math and language manipulatives that we have, as well as our interactive globe and our balance for science. Coming down, we have two shelves of science with one over here as well for dinosaurs. Below that is American history, and then down below is biographies mixed with American history. And then the final shelf down below is actually our different world history, ranging from ancient up to modern. If I pan over left here, down at the bottom is other world geography type things. Our U.S. geography, as I showed you, is over that way. Then we have our Who Was, What Was series. It's biographies and it's different books about different places. If you haven't checked those out, you definitely should. Here we have some miscellaneous books. I do have Story of the World. I love the stories that is in them. We do not use them as a curriculum, as you guys know already, but I do actually enjoy the stories that are out of them. So we do read from that as well sometimes. That is our new timer. I actually ended up getting a new one, and it is simply because it actually gives me a digital version so I know how much time is left, and I don't have to know or remember based on just the color. Again, that's our dinosaur shelf, and then up here is our literature. It's anything that my son is reading, like chapter books, and then in the back will be poetry, Aesop fable type things, and other type general literature over the years we will put back there. All right, getting down on the floor, I definitely wanted to bring this bin in here for you. I have a couple of different bins like this in our guest room. It's currently being sort of reorganized, so I don't really have much to show in there, so I thought I would at least bring it out here. And, oh, there's a straggler little bear there. Here we, this is our specific math centers bin, and it ranges anywhere from my, sort of kindergarten and up. And we have all of our different activities, like clock activities. Over here we have the different shapes and their attributes, cards and posters. There's games and different activities that you can see here. I get from multiple different sources, and they're kind of all in here, and I do have them somewhat coded in that the littler things are kind of back this way, and then the older material is back here. Again, I do have more like this. I have a language bin like this as well. And I will, considering we are doing more Moffat Girls this year, I probably will have to do a little bit of reorganizing of the bins. So I will be showing you that when that is complete. moving over here, we have done our scientific method this week. So we will be moving on to space this coming week. So I do have some surprise thing that I'm going to be putting up today for the kids. And then this lovely easel usually is actually over against the opposite wall beside the sliding glass door. It's usually not here, but I thought I would move it for the kids to run around a little bit. Hi there. I've been staring at this empty door kind of all week, and I'm like, what can we do with this? So I thought of a really cool idea to do a knowledge wall, like kind of what I know. So I designed something on Canva and have printed it out, and I'm going to cut these out on my Cricuts, and then I'm going to put these and make a banner to put up on the door. And it's just going to say knowledge wall, and I have the different science and history print out here. So the top part is going to be science, and the bottom part is going to be history and what we're kind of learning in our unit studies. I will absolutely share this when I am done on Instagram and what it looks like when I'm finished.
Mommy, you are mine.
Sort of backing up here, this is the end of our play area. Kind of, it's in the, sort of the middle, and it's the only place I have for this monstrous kitchen. And to access all different sides of it, it really has to be kind of in the middle of a floor. So this is where we have it. I don't know if we're going to end up doing something else in the near future, but for right now it works out okay, especially with the new desk. This is our room. I am in love with it. I just caught that ball. That's right. I'm so happy you watched today's video. Thank you very much for all your support. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel for more about what we're going to be doing for homeschooling this year, as well as general life and dealing with 3 kiddos. So have a great day. Have a great weekend. Bye.